drum fill. I like this on a Wednesday. I'm okay with this. And more like those said, we built this city on construction. We built this city, you know?
But that's the better segue.
That's the better remix. Unfortunately, that's the truth. What's up?
Wow.
It's Meredith Shaw. It's Sid Sixero.
Morning, Mayor.
I was saying Sid looks like he's, running the Bank of Canada this morning. Very professional. You know what I'm saying?
First off, biggest compliment anyone's ever paid to me. And a scary thought for all business professionals and homeowners in this. You know what?
We'll get Mike up all the way in.
If I were running the Bank of Canada, and I'm not trying to do any politicians any favors.
Okay.
Interest rate from 5 to 2.
Whoa.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Then I'd run for Prime Minister right after that.
Okay.
I'd quit as Governor of the Bank of Canada and win. Deal with that, Pierre.
Sorry.
I'd win. If the interest rate goes from 5 to 2, you're looking at the Prime Minister of the country.
Wake up, Sid. Wake up.
Sorry,
it's
I'm
not,
here.
wake up. You're on television.
Where my platform
it's not a
is
dream.
also cholesterol.
Yeah.
But the traffic, let's go back to the traffic thing, because it's no joke. The Gardner's an old story at this point. We know what that is.
Yeah.
The 401 today. One more time. Do you want to go through this one more time?
I would love to go through it one more time.
So, again, westbound express lanes today from 3 lanes to 2 approaching Avenue and Allen, and then from 4 lanes to 3 from Allen to approaching the 400, pardon me, and a bunch of bridges in and around that area. They're going to get fixed up. Your take on that before you talk Leafs here, Mayor, is what?
Yeah, who needs lanes? Who needs a lane? Do they talk? Do the construction people doing the roads, are they in discussion with each other?
With the city.
That's what I'm saying, because it's like we're doing one, we're doing the other. Could we not have spaced them out in any kind of way? It just feels like clearly infrastructure is a major need in terms of updates in the city. We're seeing it all over the place, and safety incredibly important. But, coordination.
None of it.
None of it.
You don't see it. But at some there is going to be a breaking point here.
Oh, we're going to hit it. Yeah, we're going to hit it.
And this overnight construction thing might be it. The people of the GTA and the city of Toronto are going to look at the provincial government, who's now going to be in charge of all this, essentially, and say, we don't care what this costs. The one thing Premier Ford's always decent at is listening to heavy complaints. And this is going to...
And walking some things back.
And why not?
Because of it.
I'm happy if he walks this back and goes overnight and wants to cut the timelines on this like that. That is the best type of politics for a premier in this province right now. If you tell me these timelines are cut, we'll see. The timeline is fast approaching for Game 3 of Leafs and Bruins tonight. Series is tied up at 1, first-round series. Sportsnet and CBC has the game at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. William Nylander, after not missing a hockey game since 2016, missed the first 2 games of this series. The Leafs, in the most arrogant way possible, have not told us anything and basically said, you'll know nothing and you'll like it. So speculation, I'm not exaggerating when I say that, has run rampant. There is a possibility, according to head coach Sheldon Keefe, that he plays tonight. Generally, how are you feeling about tonight, Mayor, and Willie's mysterious, bizarre absence?
Well, come on home. We're ready for you, Leafs. We're ready for you. It's going to be loud. It's going to be, just so exciting and hopefully not disappointing, because we get ourselves set up for that. In terms of his absence, I don't know. I don't know if I go so far as to say it's arrogance, because I do think there's some things that we don't need to know all about. But it is interesting that he hasn't been here for 2 games, and we'll see what happens tonight. I wish him all the best and hope everything's okay. Until we hear otherwise, my hope is that he's okay.
I think he's playing tonight. The reason why I use the word, it's a valid point from you. At the minimum in the past, in any playoff situation, we'd get upper body, lower body injury. At the minimum.
Okay. We get some information.
And we didn't even, we're not even worthy enough to get that here in 2024.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is speculation is just allowed to run. It's an easy story to contain, but the Leafs, for some reason, let it wander, and it just became weird. I have no other way to describe it. The feeling is he's back tonight, and we'll see. The Leafs get a little strange in front of that home crowd. They get a little strange in front of that home ground sometimes. It gets a little tense. We'll see how that goes tonight, but it's a big one. Austin Matthews coming off a big game tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, Leafs and Bruins. Massive, massive game. And leave early to avoid the traffic.
Leave early.
Morning, Mayor.
Bye.
Morning to you. It's 7:01.
That's my joke. Bye-bye, everyone.
You're watching BT.